Hello, and welcome to the Ventura Rock Spot. I'm Jeff Donovan, and I'll be your host. The Ventura Rock Spot is a monthly program featuring original musicians from or traveling through Ventura, California. Be sure to check out the website at VenturaRockSpot.com, where you can see all the previous episodes or learn how to become a featured artist yourself. And if you're wondering what's going on with the music scene around Ventura, California, check out VenturaRockS.com for all the latest information. So in this episode, we have with us Matthew G. Morgan. Thanks so much for being with us today, Matthew.
Thank you for having me, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so, all right. Well, hey, let's just dive right into this interview. So,
Sure.
I noticed that on your website, you grew up listening to rock music, what could be termed hair metal or pop rock. And coming from that, how did you get to be where you are now as a traditional folk artist?
Well, church. I went to a church in Ventura called First Christian Church, which it isn't there anymore. And there was an older lady there who was singing, and I was interested in taking singing lessons. And I took lessons from her. And she, in the 60s, had done a little bit of work with like the CBS Orchestra in Chicago. So she started teaching me, and she worked a lot with a lady named Marilyn Horn, who is like a big wig in the world of classical singing. And so she gave me singing lessons, and I just liked the way she sounded. And basically, like in one of those books that you use that were written in the 1950s, a lot of those songs that they can use for copyright reasons are just really old songs that they don't have to pay royalties on. So that's how I kind of started, just that simple. And really just liked it. And I like the history behind it. There's a lot of awesome history behind a lot of those songs. So that was just it. It just kind of clicked and naturally went that way.
On that note, let's take a look at one of your videos and let everybody see some of your work. This is a video that's called Cindy, and it was one you put together exclusively for Ventura Rock Spot. So let's watch it right now. Tell us about how to find out more about you, what's coming up, and where people can find you online.
Well, I'm most active on Instagram. That's like my number one. And it's just at Matthew G. Morgan.
All right. So On that note, that is going to conclude this episode of Ventura Rock Spot. And again, thank you so much, Matthew, for being with us. And I'd also like to thank our producer, GWC Productions, and our partners, OurVentura TV and VenturaRocks.com. And thanks to all of you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. All right, that's it.